Hello, my name is Abigail Fisher, and I'm here with Mr. Ernie from Navarra's King Cakes. Mr. Ernie, how long has the business of Navarra's been in your family?
Well, I opened it in 1972. I was 16 years old, and I was what made me want to go into business. I had during the summertime, I would go to work in Kenner for my aunt and uncle, and I used to go over there every summer, and since I was 12 years old, and made donuts, and that's how I started.
That's nice. Well, where were you when you first started making king cakes?
It was in Kenner. Yes, it was in Kenner. I was 12 years old when I started making them, and when I was 16 years old, my father built me a donut shop, and it was in 1972, and I started selling donuts in Amite, Louisiana.
That's nice. What inspired you to start in making king cakes?
What inspired me? I tried to get out the strawberry field. We was raised on a farm, and I didn't like picking strawberries and fooling with farm animals. So I had a chance to go to work in Kenner, and that's what I done.
That's nice. Why did you move from Amite to Springfield?
Well, in Amite, I was in Amite for 25 years. The people was great. The town was great. It was just that I couldn't buy a lot of property, and I was wanting to buy a big section of land. In 1991 and 92, I bought this corner, and it was 5 acres.
Wow, that's a lot. Where are some of the places that you sell your king cakes?
Believe it or not, I don't sell them nowhere but here. We don't ship them. We sell them right out of this store. A lot of people would buy them, and they would bring them all over the world. They'll ship them all over the world. I had them been to Iraq, Iran, all different other kind of countries, to celebrities, to Al Gore, the Vice President of the United States. I got a letter from him. So I sold them to some pretty interesting people, but they was all important to me. If it was a politician, or if it was just a person just coming by a king cake, it was all important to me.
That's nice. What are your king cake? How many king cake varieties do you have here?
Well, we got the most popular one is strawberry and cream cheese, Pauline pecan, and that's 2 of them. We got Bavarian, we got blueberry and cream cheese, we got plain, we got lemon, peach, apple. It's probably about 10 or 12, 15. We could make just an assortment of any kind that you would like to have.
That's nice. What are your 3 most popular flavors?
Strawberry and cream cheese and Pauline pecan.
They sound very good.
They are very good. The Pauline pecan, my son came up with that recipe when he was about 15 years old, and we buy a lot of pecans, and we put a lot of pecans in the Pauline pecan. Yeah.
Okay. Which king cake is your personal favorite?
That's funny you ask, because I like them all. I don't usually eat king cakes, but I try all the fillings in the king cakes and make sure all the fillings is made correctly. So that's, I used to try out different fillings and all.
Do you have a favorite filling then?
Pauline pecan. Oh yes, it's like Pauline candy, and that's a real good one.
What is the time frame during king cake season that you sell your king cake?
Well, it all depends from one year to the next. It changes. Last year it was from January the 2nd to, I believe, about February the 16th. It changes every year with leaf year. With the year it comes about.
During king cake season, approximately how many king cakes do you make a day?
A day? It really all depends with the orders. How many we have. A lot of times we'll probably, it might be 100, couple hundred, 300. It just really all depends. We got people will buy 75 king cakes, 100 king cakes at a time. We got customers that comes every year, CEO of companies and people that runs the hospitals, and every year they'll buy a bunch of them.
How many did you sell last year?
Really and truly, I don't know. We really don't look at. We don't look on how many we sell. We more in the quality than we are quantity. You see, the quality of the king cakes is more important to us than how many we sell, and that's why we make them fresh every day. And when we sell out, you either order one for the next day, or you come back the next day. But we're not into how many we could sell. We're more important into how good they taste.
That's good, because I know a lot of people who really like your king cakes.
And I'm very, very proud of them, and my whole family, and I got some dedicated employees that's been working for me for years. And without the employees and without the family, I could never do what I do.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ernie, for letting us talk to you.
Well, thank you so much. And go Bulldogs!